All right, good morning. We just got in from our trip yesterday. We got some of the yard here cleaned up, and this little pile here is the pile neighbors cleaned up for us while we was gone. So we got some pretty nasty storms while I was on vacation. I'll take you out here and show you this. I did get some of the driveway here cleaned up a little bit, and we've got quite a few tops down. It looked like it seemed like it targeted hickories more than anything, but I'll try and show you these. But so it knocked top out of that one, this top. You see up there, a couple of tops up there dangling. So that top up there is dangling. I'm not sure what's holding that one. Oh, a little spot up there. You know, there, but yeah, they said there's 70-mile-an-hour winds that come through. It only lasts about 10 minutes or less. And bugs up there was like 97 degrees. But there's little sticks everywhere. So, and that one right there got dropped. So blew that one there down. So that's a pretty good sized tree there. So yeah, got quite a bit more firewood to be cut, and I still got a lot of trees from logging. And in the goat pen, I still got to get all that clean. And I don't know what I'll get done. So I tell you, it don't take long. Put you far behind. But there's the worst one. So it looks like 2 pieces of metal, maybe 3 and 2 corners. I looked at there. Don't look like I got into the frame of it. I think that's fine, maybe. And I think the plow is not hurt, which that's a big chunk of steel anyway, so that's probably not. So yeah, I gotta get the tractor, get some of this cut up before I can get the tractor out. But yeah, just blew that top clean out of there. So, and there are a couple more back in there, top blew out, but no big deal. Walking down here. But way that tree right there was leaning, you guys can see that in that photo, and that's the one right there's the barn. The one that's leaning towards the barn stayed. The one that was leaning the opposite way, the one that took off. So, but yeah, we got silver back there at the top blowing out. There's that one. That's not hickory though. Blew the top out of it. So, alright, welcome back from vacation. Got plenty to do now. So let me take a peek in there, but yeah, I don't think the plow is hurt. And I don't think, can I get out of there? So I don't think the barn's hurt either. So I'm probably gonna do no cutting today. What I'm wanting to do is get that RV put back underneath the lean-to and get it out of the driveway. Kind of got it in the way from the driveway. So alright, I'm gonna see if I can get the tractor out of there and get it around so I'll move them trailers and get the RV put back. And if I got time, I'll work on this tree later when the sun starts dropping. So yeah, I haven't had much time to get a lot done. I've been trying to get that camper washed and clean and put away in its hole, so I didn't have to worry about that. I'm almost totally out of wood, but now I've got plenty again, of course. So I'm gonna split a little bit here. Then my next focus is going to be on that tree and get that barn put back together. So cool. That's worked out pretty good. It didn't want to row it. It drug it. I thought it might row it. So it's fastened in something back there pretty good. So I'm gonna cut that big chunk off. You can see in here, there's nothing noticeable of being hurt. And this feels like square corner, but I think it's fine. And the building actually looks level. I ain't stuck a level on it yet, but I just didn't want a lot of pressure to hit it and be worse. So, all right, let me chop this up real quick and see if we can get it in the clear a little better. Probably ain't gonna like where I'm gonna stand to cut it, but okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna get this trimmed up a little bit while I'm hooked to it too. Just will get rid of all I can while I'm tied to it. Two stuff. Yep, should have quit. I had a chance. Stuck again. jack thrower doing something. But alright, that worked a little bit. I got a little bit more cut, and I think it's pinned against that tree up there now. But I think I'm gonna put a shorter strap to it here in a minute. Come down and see if I can just pick it up a little bit and just keep working my way that way if possible. So yeah, and just sewed the left 2 weeks ago, and that'd been perfect. I could have took the Genie right out there and just chopped that thing up and been nice. But that's what happens. Okay, that's it. Rest out right there. I'm gonna pull through the woods the other direction, and I just burn it. And rest out hickory, I think I'm gonna leave for a while and get what's down cleaned up as far as the loggers before it goes bad. Some of it's getting pretty doughy, so I'm gonna have to get it cut or leave it. And that one just fell, so that should be good for a while. And it's up off the ground, so I'm done there. I'm gonna run the mower through these leaves, clean that up, of course, but get rid of this and be done. So, alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave us a comment, have any questions, and hope to see you on the next one.